Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, students. Welcome to Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System. Hope you all are fine. This lecture is for grade 8th, 9th junior, boys and girls, Geography of Pakistan. And you know that we have started chapter 1 and this is second lecture, and today we will continue chapter 1. Chapter 1, first of all, a little review of chapter 1, the previous lecture, introduction. I told you chapter 1, introduction, we discussed the location of Pakistan, neighboring countries of Pakistan, and also we discussed when Pakistan came into being on the 40th August 1947. Then we discussed at the time of independence in 1947, Pakistan had two wings, two parts: East Pakistan, West Pakistan. East Pakistan is now Bangladesh, and West Pakistan is now Pakistan, which is now Pakistan. Then we discuss the land route difference or the distance between East and West Pakistan, that is 2400, and the sea distance between East and Pakistan, that was 4000 kilometer. Then we discuss the East Pakistan included Bengal and the greater part of the Sylhet district, and when it became Bangladesh in 1970. Location of Pakistan, I told you it can be in short question. Write the location of Pakistan, then you will write this paragraph. Neighbors of Pakistan, neighboring countries. In short question, it can be asked, write the neighboring countries of Pakistan. You will write the name of the neighboring countries of Pakistan. I told you Afghanistan, China, Iran, and India. These are the neighboring countries of Pakistan. Then also we discuss the length of the border which they share Pakistan with the neighboring countries. Afghanistan, I told you Pakistan shared longest border with Afghanistan. Then we discuss the India, China, and Iran, and also the length of these borders with the neighboring countries. Administrative division of Pakistan, I told you Pakistan's four province. The type of government is parliamentarian. Head of the state president. Head of the government is prime minister. Then emergence of Pakistan. Pakistan came into being 40th August 1947. One other short question which I told you, name the federal administered tribal areas. These are the federal administered tribal areas. You will write these names of the federal administered tribal areas. Today we will discuss historical background. Historical background, we will discuss the Muslims in India. When they came first in India or in subcontinent, South Asian subcontinent, the Muslims in India made their first appearance in the South Asian subcontinent in the beginning of the 8th century. Underline, it can be asked when the Muslim came to India, in which century? 8th century. And who came first? Muhammad bin Qasim. Also, it can be asked in MCQs, who came in India or who introduced Islam in India? The first Muslim, that is Muhammad bin Qasim, an Arab general, invaded, attacked India in 712. Also, it can be asked in MCQs. And Muhammad bin Qasim conquered Sindh and add some other parts of India up to Muslim. The cultural activities of the Arabs were further extended or they spread by the Turks, Afghans, and Mughals. The Turks of Central Asia first established their rule in Afghanistan. Underline this line. Who of Central Asia first established their rule in Afghanistan? They were Turks, and then in the subcontinent Septuagint, the Turk rule of Ghazni, now in Afghanistan, opened the gates of conquest of India from NWFP. His son and successor Sultan Mahmud Ghaznavi launched 17 invasions. How many attacked? on India 17 and conquered most of the part up to southern India, including Gujarat and Kathiawar. Mahmud founded Mahmudpura, Old Lahore, which became the seat of his dynasty government. Toward the end of the 12th century, Shahabuddin Ghori extended the sphere of Muslim conquest to Bengal. What was the main purpose or the mission? His mission of establishing Muslim rule or Muslim government in India by his able and ambitious general Qutbuddin Aibak proved a great success. By the beginning of the 30th century, the foundation of Delhi Sultanate had been laid. It can be asked in MCQs in which century the foundation of Delhi Sultanate has been laid. It was 30th century and it continued or which lasted for about how many centuries? 3 centuries. It started 1206 to 1526, the Delhi Sultanate. During this long period, the Sultanate witnessed many dynastic changes. The Turkish slave dynasty, the Khiljis, the Tughlaqs, and Sayyid and Lodhis rise the throne of Delhi one after the other. After the fall of Delhi Sultanate, the Mughal appeared at the last stage of the history of India. The Mughal ruled over India for more than 3 centuries. Also, it can be asked in MCQs. Mughal ruled over India for more than how many centuries? 3 centuries. And how many empires or the rulers in this long period? They produced the Mughal 21 rulers, and the first six, Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, were the most prominent or the famous ruler of the Mughal Empire. It can be asked name some Mughal empires or the rulers. The Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb were the most important or the prominent rulers of the Mughal Empire. With the death of Aurangzeb began the decay of the Muslims empire or the decline of the Muslim empire. The British, who had primarily came to India. The British, they came to India first of all for the trade purpose during the reign or the ruling period of Akbar, government of Akbar in the beginning of the 70th century. The British came for as a trader or for the trade purpose and benefited the lawless situation, and on that time the Muslim ruler or the Mughal Empire that was not strong and it was a lawless situation. So they got and they were benefited by the lawless situation, and slowly and gradually they were successful and they succeeded to establish their own government and their power over the whole country. Who took the control all over the country? The British took the control in the country, and they benefited by the lawless situation or the weak situation of the country, and they took the control of all the India. After the War of Independence, it can be asked in MCQs when the War of Independence started in 1857. 1857, the War of Independence started. The Indian Muslims were placed in a very precarious, uncertain situation. The British blamed the Muslim as a force behind the War of Independence of 1857. On, I told you, on that time British took control all over the country, and the Muslims, they blamed the Muslims this War of Independence, and that was very uncertain condition for the Muslims, and let loose forces of oppression and suppression on them. Consequently, the Muslims had lost their previous power, their prestige, their jobs, their opportunities. Why? Because the British took control for the Muslims. So they blamed the Muslims, and they took all the jobs and the power and the rights and the opportunities from the Muslims. And the Muslims were on that time very uncertain condition. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan on that time, on this situation when the Muslims were not in good condition, on came forward, and what we say that God sent this leader for the Muslims' help, for the Muslims' guidance, for the Muslims, and he started the Aligarh movement. Important MCQs. Who started Aligarh movement? Underline. Sir Sayyid started Aligarh movement. He came forward to help the Muslims, and he came forward to check the reasons, the decline of the Muslims, and to restore their confidence and to work for their uplift. Also, it can be asked in short question, who started Aligarh movement? Sir Sayyid Ahmad Khan started Aligarh movement, and he came forward to check the decline of the Muslims, to restore their confidence, to work for their uplift, to who founded Aligarh School, Aligarh College. He founded Aligarh School. It was founded in 1875. It is here school. Aligarh School was founded in 1875 and it became college in 1878, which later grew into a university when Aligarh School became university in 1920. It became university. The Muslim university provided the leadership which they needed. Congress and Muslim League. Now we will discuss the Congress and Muslim League. These were two political parties, Congress and Muslim League. The Indian National Congress was founded in 1885. Underline this, it can be in MCQs. The Indian National Congress was founded in dash. It was founded in 1885 to achieve independence. What was the purpose? For the whole India. In the later part of the 19th century, the Hindu organized themselves to present their demands, and in 1885 they set up a political party known as the Indian National Congress and styled itself only and only representative body of the whole of India. In the beginning, when the Indian National Congress was established or founded, at the start, also Muslim, they participated and they joined this political party with Hindus, and both nation, they joined, the Muslims and Hindu, they participated the Indian National Congress in the freedom movement under the banner of the Congress. But soon they realized and they discovered that the Indian National Congress, that was only and only Hindu political party and Hindu organization. It can be asked in short question, when Indian National Congress was established, or in MCQs, and why. Now, in 1906, the Muslims of the subcontinent were convinced that they must have their own political party. Why the Muslims felt they must have their own political party? Because in 1885, Indian National Congress was founded. At the start, Muslim also participated and joined this political party, but slowly and gradually they realized that that's only Hindu political party and Hindu organization. On that time, the Muslim were convinced that they must have their own political party for their own, to present their viewpoint before the government in an effective manner. The Muslim led the foundation of All India Muslim League at Dhaka in 1906. Underline, it can be asked in short question, when and where Muslim League was founded. Write this question, when and where All India Muslim League was founded. When? In 1906. Where? At Dhaka. Also in MCQs. After the World War I, Mahatma Gandhi, on behalf of Congress, organized a non-violent movement against the British in order to secure independence. Many Muslim also they participated. They joined the struggle, and they were disillusioned. And they were disillusioned mean they were disappointed. The idea of separate Muslim state was put forth by the great poet of the East, Allama Muhammad Iqbal, in his address to All India Muslim League at Allahabad in 1930. It can be asked in short question, who gave the idea of Pakistan and when? When and who? Allama Iqbal, and when? In 1930, where? At Allahabad. It was formally adopted as a political goal of the Muslim League on the 23rd March 1940 under the presidentship of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah at Minto Park, Lahore, which came to be known as Pakistan resolution. Also, it can be asked in short question. When Pakistan resolution was passed? It was passed in 23rd March 1940, where at Minto Park, Lahore, and first it was called Lahore Resolution, then it was called Pakistan Resolution. And the idea of Pakistan, who gave Allama Muhammad Iqbal in 1930, and also this demand was in 23rd March 1940 was presented. Ultimately, after long negotiation with mutual agreement of the Muslim League and Congress, the British Parliament passed the Indian Independence Act in July 1947. It can be asked in MCQs when Indian Independence Act was passed. July 1947, and Pakistan became or emerged on the political map of the world as a sovereign state when 40th August 1947. Now we will discuss in a very small or a briefly circumstances or the situation. What was the situation or the circumstances on that time other than the political one as mentioned earlier, which led to the creation of Pakistan. Okay, what was the reason? What was the situation or the circumstances that the Muslim demanded after living thousands of years together with Hindus that we wanted a separate country? First of all, ideological. Ideology. What is the ideology of Pakistan? Ideology of Pakistan is Islam. Islam is the ideology of Pakistan. This is the main reason that the Muslims of India demanded a separate country. The Muslims and the Hindus have different faith and believe in different ideologies. Therefore, Islam and Hinduism could not coexist side by side. I told you this is the reason, main reason, ideology, the difference of ideology. The Muslim demanded a separate country. The Hindu movements such as Shudi aiming at the conversion of the Muslims to Hinduism and the Sancton aiming to the solidarity among Hindus had intensified the communal feeling. Cultural with different ideologies and tradition, you know that also the culture of the Hindus and the Muslim ideology, the customs, the traditions, they were different. Language was different, literature, art, architecture, these are all different. The two culture could never evolve a common society. Social, the Muslim and the Hindus have evolved different social ways and patterns. Their ways and manners of everyday life are quite different. Their social customs and rituals are in no way the same. Their places of worship, their houses, their dress, their food, their language, their custom, their traditions, religion, each and everything different. An Orthodox Hindu would never allow Orthodox traditional, you can say, or believe Orthodox Hindu traditional or generally accepted rule or belief of a religion, philosophy, or practice would never allow a Muslim enter his kitchen. Their ways of greeting one another also different. Way of salam, that is different. Economic condition, you know that when the British took control, they gave all the opportunities, business, trade to the Hindus. And Hindus were strong while the Muslims were poor and backward. The Hindus were great businessmen, industrialists, and banker. And on the other hand, the Muslims had left behind in trade, commerce, and industry. The Muslims naturally wanted to get rid of the economic dominance of the Hindu. By and large, the establishment of a separate state in India and become inevitable. The Muslim League under the presidentship of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah succeeded in establishing independent sovereign state of Pakistan on 40th August 1947. Okay, student, this is the end of first chapter. Now we will discuss the exercise. Exercise question: discuss the importance of the location of Pakistan with special reference to its neighboring countries. This is your first exercise question. The answer is given page number 1 with heading location of Pakistan. You will write neighbors of Pakistan also completely, and it will be finished page number 4. The answer will be finished page number 4, before the administrative division of Pakistan. Give brief historical background of the creation of Pakistan. Here you will write historical background, complete, also Congress and Muslim League, complete, and here you will finish, you will not write this paragraph. Now we will discuss very briefly. No, it will be finished, the answer will be finished. Pakistan emerged on the political map of the world on the 40th August 1947. I repeat again, answer 2, give brief historical background. It will be start page number 5. Heading is given historical background completely, also Congress and Muslim League completely, and it will be finished. Pakistan emerged on the political map of the world on the 40th August 1947. Next question, write an account of emergence of Pakistan under the following headings. Ideological causes, we discuss now, answer is given page number 8. Ideological, then cultural, we discuss today, social and economic. Fill in the blanks with suitable word. Pakistan covers approximately dash percent of the land area of the world, that is 0.06. The common border between Afghanistan and Pakistan is known as Durand Line. Durand Line. Each province of Pakistan is divided into districts. The Muslim League was founded in 1906. The Muslim League was established in 1906. The British blamed Daesh as the force behind the War of Independence of 1857. Muslims, I repeat again, Pakistan covers approximately how much area? 0.06% of the land area of the world. The common border between Afghanistan and Pakistan is known as Durand Line. Each province of Pakistan is divided into districts. The Muslim League was founded in 1906. The British blamed Muslims as the force behind the War of Independence of 1857. Then true false, the new name of RCD is ECO. True, Pakistan is divided into 6 divisions. False, the Delhi Sultanate lasted up to 1526. True, the British came to the subcontinent during the reign of Shah Jahan. False, the All India Muslim League was founded in 1906. Then true, MCQs, the idea of a separate state was put forth by Allama Iqbal. The chief object of the Muslim League was to protect the right of the Muslims. Pakistan resolution was passed in Lahore. Okay, student, first chapter is finished, and I told you during lecture short question will be from the chapter. Hope you understand. Thank you, student. Have a nice day.